You make decent money, maybe even more than most people around you. You work full time, you get your salary every month, and on paper, everything should be fine. But when you check your bank account at the end of the month, there's almost nothing left. And the question is always the same: where did all my money go? Let's be honest, this is not a rare situation. In fact, most people earning a good salary are still living paycheck to paycheck. And the strange part is, it doesn't feel like you're spending that much. No luxury lifestyle, no crazy purchases, just normal life. Rent, food, transport, a few small things here and there, and yet somehow the money disappears completely. Let me tell you a simple story. Imagine someone who earns a solid, stable income. Every month the salary comes in and they feel a small relief. This month will be different. This month they will save something. They pay their rent. They buy groceries, they cover bills, they go out a few times. They order food when they're tired. They buy a few things online because it's not that expensive. And then the month ends. They open their banking app and there's nothing left to save again. So they say the same thing: next month will be better, but next month looks exactly the same. Now here's the important question. If you're earning enough to live, why are you still not building any wealth? The answer is not your salary. The answer is your behavior with money. There are 4 main reasons why people stay broke even when they earn well, and most people don't realize they are doing all 4 of them at the same time. The first reason is lifestyle inflation. This means that every time you earn more money, your spending quietly increases with it. You get a raise, and suddenly you feel like you deserve a better apartment, better clothes, more expensive food, more comfort. Nothing dramatic changes all at once. It happens slowly. At first you were happy with simple things, but over time your normal life becomes more expensive without you even noticing, and the worst part is this: you don't feel richer. You just feel like life got more expensive. So even though your income increases, your savings stay the same, or even disappear. The second reason is the lack of a financial system. Most people don't actually know where their money goes. They don't track it, they don't plan it, they don't assign it a job. Money just comes in, and then slowly disappears through dozens of small decisions. One subscription here, one delivery there, a random purchase a weekend out. Individually, nothing feels important, but together they destroy your ability to save. Without a system, money always finds a way to leave. Not because you're reckless, but because there's nothing controlling the flow. The third reason is emotional spending. This is one of the most powerful ones. People don't just spend money because they need something. They spend money because of how they feel. Stress? Buy something. Bad day, order food. Bored? Scroll and shop. Happy? Celebrate with spending. It becomes a habit where money is used as emotional relief. The problem is that emotions are temporary, but spending is permanent. So you feel better for a moment, but your financial situation gets worse long term. And over time, this creates a cycle where your emotions control your wallet. The fourth reason is the lack of investing or long-term thinking. Most people rely only on their salary. They think, as long as I work, I will be fine. But working for money alone keeps you stuck in a cycle where your time equals your income, and time is limited. Wealthy people don't think only in terms of income, they think in terms of growth. They use money to create more money. Without that shift, you can increase your salary and still feel stuck financially, because you are not building anything that grows without your time. Now here's what happens when you combine all 4 of these problems. Your lifestyle grows with your income. You don't track your money, you spend emotionally. And you don't invest anything meaningful. The result is simple. No matter how much you earn, your money always resets to 0. Every month feels like starting over. And that's why it feels like you are stuck. Not because you don't earn enough, but because nothing in your system allows money to stay with you long enough to grow. So what actually needs to change? First, you need a system, not a complicated one. A simple structure where every dollar has a purpose before you spend it. Save first, spend second, not the other way around. Second, you need awareness. You need to actually know where your money is going, because what you don't see, you cannot control. Third, you need to separate emotions from spending. Feeling stressed or bored is not a financial reason to buy something. And the hardest one, you need to start thinking long term. Even small amounts invested consistently are more powerful than waiting for a bigger salary that never changes your habits. The truth is, most people don't stay broke because they don't earn enough. They stay broke because their system is designed to keep them broke. And until that system changes, nothing else will. You don't need to become obsessed with money. You don't need to live extremely frugally. You don't need to make extreme sacrifices, you just need control. Because control is what separates people who stay stuck from people who slowly build freedom. So ask yourself this: is your money following a system, or is it just reacting to your emotions? Because the answer to that question explains everything. If you understood even part of this, you already know what needs to change. The only question left is whether you will actually change it.